During your opponent's turn, you have a guaranteed Azathot, and as well, you have a guaranteed Rusty Pulp. So you have 3 forms of disruption. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Hamza from Ruther Gaming, and today, guys, I'm coming to you with an Orcust ABC deck profile. And yes, you heard it first, Orcust ABC deck profile. So basically what you're doing is you're setting up an ABC Dragon Buster and an Azathot. If your hand's really nutty, you put a Borderload Savage Dragon in there as well. And then during the end phase, you're going to tag out, you're going to summon exactly 3 pieces because those are the zones you have because they didn't break your board, and just kill them next turn. So of course, guys, if you like the video, make sure you like the video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit that notification button. And without further ado, we'll go straight into the deck profile. So starting off for the hand taps, we play 2 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. I think Ogre is very underrated in this format, and the reason I'm playing 2 is because you actually don't want to open multiples in your hand because it'll brick you. This deck is very consistent because any 2 monsters will equal full combo, but you still want to at least open an Ogre and Veiler in case you get interrupted. And Ogreing like the Aggro Pain or the Pitsy or the Summon Stork that decks rely on now is it's super convenient for you. And then also we play 2 Effect Veiler. These cards, of course, can be infinite impermanences as well, but I'm trying to lean more towards the budget side, and Veiler literally does the exact same thing. You just Veiler the Summon Sorceress, but the best thing you can do is when they chain block their Saryuja to draw 4, you can just Veiler the Saryuja, and it turns off all of Saryuja's effects instead of just the draw effect. So they can't special summon, they can't gain attack, can't do anything. So the reason why I'm not playing Ash Blossom is because the Ash Blossom they draw 4 anyways, even if you Ash it, and they can still special summon because the effects are negated. So I think this hand trap ratio is correct. If you wanted to play other hand traps, you could experiment with it, but through testing, I realized that this is probably the most optimal lineup as of now. Moving on to the Heart and Soul of the deck, you play 2 Assault Core. The reason why I'm not playing 3 is this card actually doesn't really do anything if you open it, and it's fairly bricky, and you can tutor out every single card from your deck. So this is one of the least optimal cards you want to open. You play 3 B Buster Drake, and this card's very crucial to the combo. If you open B Buster Drake, you have full combo. So you want to open this card, and he's the most relevant because he searches when he's linked away or sent to the grave or anything. So he's very super important to the deck. And then we play 2 Sea Crush Wyvern. So same reasoning behind the ASL core. These cards brick in your hand. Like, these cards don't help at all because they're not good on the with themselves. Like, if you open ASL core plus Extender, you can't really do anything. Like, you can't even add back this ASL core. If you open C with plus Extender, maybe if you opened another piece, it's good. But again, like, you still want to open it. You still want to have these cards in your deck because if you draw one of them, you can still tutor it out from the deck. But the main card is the B Buster Drake. So yeah, I wouldn't play any other pieces just because, or any other variants of it just because it's bricky. And then the main reason why the combo can work is I play 1 Torque Tune Gear. So this card came out a while ago. I actually don't know when it came out. It came out in Invasion of Vengeance, and basically what he is him plus B Buster Drake in your hand is literally full combo. Like, you just combo off. And the reason why he's really good is you can search him with Union Hanger. You can actually equip him to one of your monsters. So you can normal summon B, equip Torque Tune Gear, and then he becomes a tuner. So if you want, you can synchro summon late game into a Borderload Savage Dragon. Also, well, like I said, he's a level 1, so he's Link Creeble. You can tutor him out with 1-for-1 as well. And he just has a whole lot of applications. He also gives you a 500 attack boost. So if you give him the ABC Dragon Buster, it'll be 3,500, and he'll also protect. So this card's one of the main combo pieces of the deck, so you want to be able to see this card. Obviously, you don't want to play 3 because he'll brick, so 1's good because you can tutor it with Union Hanger. And worst comes to worst, you just summon him from, or you equip him. And B Buster Drake can search this card, Sea Crush Wyvern can summon it from your deck, and ASL Core can add it back from your graveyard, so you have turn 2 plays as well. So he just has the synergy with these cards because of Light Machine Union type monster.
You can search that with B?
Yeah, because B will say search any Light Machine Union monster or Machine Union monster, and you can search Torque Tune Gear, and you can also search it with Union Hanger as well. So he's like the other piece. It's ABCT, so that's how you do it. And then the other card is Heavy Mech Support Platform. This is the one that will, it's kind of like the Iblee for your deck, if you want to say that, with the effect. He's actually really good opening up because if you have Foolish Burial and like Union Hanger with this card, what you would do is you would go Foolish Burial, dump the B, and then normal summon him, and then reborn the B, and equip the C here. So you can link off and you can still do some plays. He also gives you the Equiption Protection. You can search him with Union Hanger, and again, he's the same thing with Torque Tune Gear where B can search him, A can add him back, and C can summon. So like, these cards become much better when you have these cards in your hand as well. And even if they're in your graveyard, say you have a bee in your hand and you foolish this, you can just link these two into a phoenix and then summon the bee from your hand and then link again, and you still get all your pluses as is. So he's really good. Through testing, I've been thinking about upping him to 2 just because he gives you a lot of recovery, but you don't really use him for your first combo, so he's recovery in itself already, so I like that. That's it for the light machines that I play and the hand traps. Then onto the Orcust package, you play 1 Brass Bombard, 1 Symbol Skeletons, 1 Harp Horror, double Orcust Nightmare because he's very crucial to the combo and you need to have at least one in the deck, and drawing him you do Brick. And then you play 1 World Legacy World Wand. So the main reason for these cards is that they give you 1 card, literally anything you want, or 2 cards technically. So what Brass Bombard does is, I wouldn't play him in any other deck other than this deck because he's a level 1. He's also a tuner, so you can summon Cirque him out, and you can go into a Boreal Savage play as well. The main thing is that you can banish him and you can summon 1 of your monsters from your hand. So if you do open the Nightmare, you can banish him from the graveyard, summon these from your hand. Symbol Skeleton is one of the better ones because Symbol can summon from the graveyard. Harp Horror can summon from deck. This is a Foolish Burial, and then this is the DDR, so you can banish this card. So these cards in themselves, if you go second, they're like the Boreal Sword engine because these cards guarantee you Boreal Sword if you have any 2 monsters. So it's basically a guaranteed 7,700, and if they have another monster, it's game. And yeah, these cards are really crucial because they're the reasons why you can do all sorts of shenanigans in the combos. And I wouldn't really change these. If you wanted to play a heavier account, you can, but for now, I think through testing, this is correct. The main thing you need to remember is they lock you into dark monsters for the rest of the turn, not that turn. So if you want to do your combos, make sure you summon your ABC Dragon Buster before, but like I said, I'll show you guys in the combo how you do that.
So how powerful do you think the Orcust cards are in the metagame right now?
I think right now the Orcust cards are pretty unfair. Just the engine in itself, like you saw at Deception's attack deck, and what he was doing with it, where he was playing such a small lineup. This is similar to that. However, they have good synergy with the machine type monsters because Galatea doesn't shuffle back dark machines. Galatea shuffles back machines. So you can actually shuffle back your banished pieces and stuff like that if they ogred your ABC, and you can still continue. And they give you great recursion as well. This card being able to DDR any of these cards back and just being able to loop it again. It's really good. And in the combo, for the Boreal Sword play, you're actually going to bring this card back, and if you can link it off, you'll have the second one in your deck. So it still gives you plays for next turn. So I think that they're really versatile, and especially going into Dane, they're going to be really good. Like, this deck's going to be insane going into Dane. So yeah, that's it for the machines. And then onto the PK lineup, I play 1 Ancient Cloak and double Boots. If you guys have seen my videos, I've always been preaching that this is the correct lineup to play. Just because they're always live. Like, even if you draw these 2, you have 1 to dump. If you draw these 2, you have 1 to dump. He's really important to the combo because he gets dumped to the graveyard to search this to extend. If you open this card, you pitch it off of your Nightmare Mermaid, and you're still fine. So that's it for the monsters, for the PK monsters. Then, of course, continuing with the PK engine, I played the 1 rank up launch because we're Azathotting in this deck. I never knew you could do it, but you can definitely do it in this deck, and I'll show you guys. So, of course, you play the 1. You play the 1 Shade because it's an extender, and you need it for the combo. Because you're going to summon this card, you're going to link it off, and then you're going to summon this card after. And then I played double Fogblade. Because if they do somehow interrupt your play, you use the Orcust monster to scan into Rusty, and Rusty will get you double Fogblade. So if your play gets interrupted, you'll have a Rusty with double Fogblade and an ABC Dragon Buster. So worst comes to worst, you have 3 negates. And if they don't out it, you're just going to tag on and bring back the pieces, and you're just going to OTK them next turn. So that's it for the PK engine. And I think, again, like, this deck is just engines. Like, you're just playing engines and engines and engines.
Good card deck?
Yeah, it's like Thomas the Tank Engine. So moving on to the spell cards, we play Triple Call by the Gate because you are playing a combo deck and you're not playing the dangers. This card's super self-explanatory. Lets your Union Hanger resolve, lets your Mermaid resolve, lets all sorts of cards resolve. It's like quick play Aqua Dolphin, so why wouldn't I play it? Then, of course, you play the double Terraformation and triple Union Hanger. Heart and Soul of the deck. Sucks that this card was hit, but you have 5 Union Hangers. Like, why would you not want 5 Union Hangers? And this card's the combo card. Searches everything in your deck that you want to see in your hand, and then equips everything else that you want to summon. So what more can you ask for?
And Hanger can search your little Tarktoon gear.
Yeah, Hanger can search the Boy Tarktoon gear. He can search Heavy Mech Support platform for next turn. So turn 1, say you open double Hanger, you Hanger combo off, and then turn 2 you Union Hanger back for the Mech Support, and then you'll have the 3 monsters with Mech Support. So you already have Boreal Sword. Then for the Broken 1-ofs, I play 1-for-1. For the Torque Tune Gear, you can pitch a piece and then summon the 1-for-1. I mean, summon the Torque Tune Gear, and it'll trigger Union Hanger because Union Hanger's on special summon. I play the Foolish Burial because it helps you dump a piece, and this plus mech support platform is actually not that bad, so it lets you extend. I play the 1 Monster Born as well because it's an extender. Why would you not play it? I play 1 Italy. So if you actually open this card and you end with an Azathot, at the end of your combo, you can actually just Italy out a Ghost Ogre. So you'll just have a Ghost Ogre, or during their turn, sorry, because they'll banish in the end phase. So you just summon the Ghost Ogre and you just stop their plays. And that's only if you think that like you're not going to use ABC tag out. If you are, you just use cards as an extender. Like this plus a piece is still like a full Azathot combo. And then you play the 1 Limited Removal. The reason why you play Limited Removal in this deck is, like I said, if you have this card plus any 2 monsters, it's a guaranteed OTK because you're going to be doing 17, 34, you're going to be doing 9,400 damage to them, even if they don't have any monsters. So Limited Removal just helps you get that cheeky OTK. Like even in damage step, you just Limited Removal, Dragon Buster, and he goes to 6k and you win the duel because like even Blue Eyes Ultimate can't match that. So yeah, and then I play the 1 of Upside Goblin because I'm playing a 40 card deck. Just to round it out, I think this deck's really, it's really simple. It's really balanced. It's really fair in what it does. Like Azathotting, it's as fair as decks can go. Except you're going, instead of using all the resources, it's just a 1 card, 2 card combo, and you just kill them. So yeah, there's 40 in the main deck. Going into the extra deck now. Of course, you play 3 ABC Dragon Busters. And the reason why, I was originally testing 2, but the reason why I play 3 is for the grind game. You're playing a deck that's literally going to stun your opponent from playing the game, so you're going to want to play the grind game. And Dragon Buster, like 3 busters is enough. Sometimes 2 is enough, but the 3rd one's just a safety blanket. And this extra deck is really, it has a lot of space in it, so you can use the 3rd as a flex space. So that's it for the fusions. You play 1 Link Rebo. He's absolutely mandatory in the combo. Like you have to play this card, and he's like reprinted and he's really accessible now, so you can play him because you use this with Torque Tune Gear. And then Torque Tune Gear will be linked off, and I'll show you the combo. So then you play 1 Nightmare Mermaid. Of course, you're playing the Orcust monster, so this is how you tutor out the Nightmare from your deck. You use her, she's super broken. Reaper Orcust, the best dinosaur monster. It's a link 2. It helps you get into your summon sources plays. It helps you really combo off. Like this is more like a turn 2 play. Like you summon sources in turn 2 to get up Royal Savage Dragon. But in general, this card's super broken, and it does give you the link pointers down, so you can go into Phoenix and then pop off like that. Galatea, the best Orcust monster. It's a link 2. She shuffles back everything that you want, and you don't, like, you notice I don't play any Orcust spell or trap cards, and the reason for that is this isn't a mandatory effect to set, so you can just shuffle back and then you don't need to set. So she's really good. She helps you recur resources, and 1800, like, it's not bad for a link 2. Nightmare Phoenix is my last link 2, and the reason I play this is you make the Phoenix and then you link it away into the Mermaid, and then you combo off. And you don't really need any more. Like if you want, you can fit a Cerberus, like cut the Reaper Orcust if you want, but I wouldn't. That's it for the link 1s and 2s. Then we go into summon sources. She's broken. Important to the combo as well, and Reaper Orcust helps you get to it. Rusty, Heart and Soul of the deck is the reason why you can get Azathot and the double Fog Blades and everything like that. And then Boral Sword. So because you're playing the Orcs engines. But this card can actually be swapped out for Boral Load, which I'm probably going to do. Just because in the Thunder Dragon matchup, like clearing their board, you can clear 2 or 3 of their cards, and then Boral Load will just take the last one. So you'll have their Colossus, and then they can't play through the Colossus. So it'll be like a mirror match, except you'll have Dragon Buster Colossus with the Boral Load. So yeah. And he helps you push your game, like I said before. And then we go on to the XYZ monsters, 1 Redoer, 1 Azathot, because you're playing the deck. The Azathot deck, and Redoer is just a generic dark, like, there's no other monsters that I could technically play in this deck. I was testing Thanatos, but I definitely think Redoer is better. Being able to quick effect Wing Blast your opponents, it's super helpful. And onto the Synchro monsters, I play 1 Borload Savage Dragon. This card's like probably the 2nd best generic rank 8 you can play next to Omega, but in this deck it's super helpful because you can just equip your summon sources to get 3 negates because you're linking it off anyways, get back to Rusty as well. And then for the last Synchro monster, I play the Ultimate Spice. I play Underworld Fighter, Balmung. And basically what he does is, if he's destroyed by a card effect, you can, I think, reborn a level 4 lower monster from your graveyard, except this card, okay? But this is the important part. You don't care about that effect. It just has an effect. He's 2100 beater, pretty relevant. But the main reason why you do it in this combo is that you make him as one of your dark level 4s, and then you use Shade as your other dark level 4, as I'll show you. So yeah. 15 in the side deck, and now I'm just going to show you guys a really... Alright guys, so I'm going to be showing you the best combo this deck has. of course, you've seen the Orcust combos where they just go make a Boral Load or a Boral Sword or like an Azathot, but this is the ABC Dragon Buster Azathot combo. And of course, this comes in variations, like this could be the hanger, this could be the B, you can have like a Foolish Burial, and these cards could be something else as well. So there are many different ways of doing this combo, but this is the best, most efficient way that I found. So I'm gonna start off by activating the Uni Hanger, and you use Uni Hanger's effect to search, and you're gonna grab the B Buster Drake, or the Torque Tune Gear, depending on what you opened up. So this is your hand right now. I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon the Torque Tune Gear. Zones don't matter for now. So now Uni Hanger is gonna trigger to equip the Torque Tune Gear because it's a light machine type monster. And over here, you're gonna equip the Sea Crush Wyvern. So from here, what you do is you're gonna link Torque Tune Gear away, into Link Karibo. And basically what this does is, it's going to trigger your Sea Crush Wyvern to summon your B-Buster Drake from your hand. And if you had another C, you can summon C and so on and so forth, but you just need the target. So you're going to summon the B. Again, zones don't matter. So now you link the Link Karibo and the B-Buster Drake away into your Nightmare Phoenix over here. And B will trigger. So B is going to grab you your last piece of the puzzle, your A. So now you're going to drop ASL card. So again, guys, this is the reason why I'm only playing 2 A's and 2 C's, but 3 B's. It's because these cards are really tutorable. You really want to open the B. Like you want to put an emphasis on opening the B. And Uni Hanger, Terraforming, and 3 B's, you have like, 8 copies of opening B Buster Drake in your hand. So that's like, what, like 85, 90 fucking %. So, yeah. So, anyways, going on to the combo. Now you're going to link the Nightmare Phoenix away into Nightmare Mermaid, discarding your ASL cards. So you're still left with these 3 cards in hand. And now this zone placement is important. So what you're going to do here is you're going to summon your Orchestrated Nightmare away from the Mermaid Pointer, because these cards are going to lock you in the dark. So before you do anything, you already have the 3 pieces for ABC Dragon Buster. So you're going to do that right now. You're just going to banish it right now so you don't get locked. And I'm going to put it over here. And you summon your ABC Dragon Buster here. So you already have your boss monster. So you think this is good enough, right? It's not. This isn't good enough. This is average. So you're going to link these 2 cards away. Mermaid and Orchestrated Nightmare Boy, and to Galatea over here. Now you're going to banish Nightmare, and what he does is he foolishes any dark machine. So he foolishes Orchestrated Harporer, and then you can use Harporer's effect to banish to special summon from deck. So he's the E-Tally, Symbol Skeleton. And then you're going to link Galatea and Symbol Skeleton away into summon sources because they're both machines. Again, it's very important. This is an unused zone. Like, these zones are important. And now you're going to banish Symbol Skeleton to reborn the Galatea. At this point, if you want, you can shuffle back any of these cards. Because you want the Dragon Buster to be able to tag out. Any of these cards back into your deck. Like, I would usually just do this one just because he recurs. So I would just do this. It's not mandatory. You don't have to do it, but I would just recommend you do it now. And then you go summon sources effect, target the Galatea to summon out your last Orcust monster's effect that you didn't use, which is Brass Bombard. You're going to link the Galatea and the summon sources away into your Rusty Bardiche. And now from here you're going to use Rusty Bardiche's effect, and Rusty is going to set your rank up magic and also dump your Ancient Cloak. And now you banish the Ancient Cloak to search the boots in your hand. So from here, you're going to special summon the boots to any zone this card points to, and now you synchro summon. So this is where my boy Underworld Fighter Ball Mung Ball Ring comes into play. So you summon him here, these in the graveyard, and then you're going to banish the boots to search for your Shade Brigandine. Yep, and then you set the card. You have no trap cards in your graveyard, so you're going to activate the Shade, summon itself, and then overlay 2 into Time Thief for Doer. So guys, like you just saw here, I didn't summon any other monsters other than dark monsters. This is dark, this is dark. You can use Redoer's effect to run away and come back here. So now we're going to analyze the board state. We have 3 cards in hand that can be any 3 cards. A Monster Reborn, a Soul Charge, not a Soul Charge, a Monster Reborn, an E-Telly, any E-Sword Disruption. You have a guaranteed Dragon Buster Disruption. During your opponent's turn, you have a guaranteed Azathot. And as well, you have a guaranteed Rusty Pulp. So you have 3 forms of disruption. Say that they kaiju you or they twin twisters this, you can actually just disrupt them with the Dragon Busters effect, and then tag out and reborn these 2 cards and kill them next turn. So I think this is one of the best combos that ABC can come up with. If you guys have any other sort of suggestions, any other deck profiles that you guys want us to do, we can do it. Okay, again guys, if you like the video, comment down below if you like any specific part of it. Subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll give a huge shout out to my little brother Talha. He really helped me come up with this deck, and he helped me sort of refine the combos. So yeah guys, and a huge shout out to all our Patreons, all 4 of you guys. If you guys want to be cool and join our Patreon as well and help support the channel, the link will be out in the description below. So without further ado, this is Hamza from Ruther Gaming, signing out. Peace.